Hey friends, it's Jenny, and I'm getting ready to work on a layout of some Halloween photos that I have from previous years. And I'm thinking of using the Simple Vintage Scary Stories paper line from Simple Stories from this year. Now let me show you here my photos. So I'm always it's always a bit difficult to me when you want to do a vertical and a horizontal. But what I'm thinking of doing is taking a 4x6 card and kind of making a square, you know, around everything. So this is my son. We were on a haunted hayride several years ago when he played football. And, you know, this was him acting like he was getting electrocuted. And then here's just a picture of everybody that, you know, had gone that year to the event. He's here, as you can tell. Here he had his hat on because it was mighty cold, but here he is right here. He always used to shave his head when he was little, and now he's got long hair. I'd prefer not necessarily shaved, but I do like it shorter than it is. And I'm sorry I'm messing with my camera. Oh, and okay friends, let me show you where I'm at. With the papers that I have, what I've decided to do is I have this white background, and I took a couple of the papers that I talked about using. This one with the stripes has the 4x4s and the 2x2s in the middle, and what I'm going to do, I cut it down to a 1/2 inch, and I'm going to put this at the top and at the bottom. Then I did cut this one, which was the 3x4 cards with the ghosties in the middle, and I'm gonna put it somewhere in the middle. I don't know if I'm gonna go up a little bit more or if I was gonna be down a little bit more. I have not decided yet. What I did with the photos, let me go ahead and grab the block, is pretty much exactly what I told you I was gonna do. So I did put it on a back of I put it on white cardstock, and my vertical, horizontal, and the 2x2 photos, I ended up actually using this paper from the, I believe that's the 4x6 with the bunting on the back, but I can double check real quick. It's right next to me. To just cut this paper here. So this is 6 inches wide and 1 3/4 inches tall. And I just put that up there because I figure I can use this space for my title, for some decorations. I really don't know yet. I'm a hem and a haw on, and that's why I don't usually tape my process, because we'd be here forever, and I'm not savvy enough to know how to do voiceovers. But I'll make it a point to learn. Anyway, I just don't have a whole lot of time all the time, and I'm like, I want to get videos out. I love to make them. Plus it allows me, you know, I take that time to scrapbook, and it's just like, okay, well, I'm going to do what I know how to do and get some fun stuff done. So from the page piece pack, what I've taken out, let's see if I can find it. Yes, so here's the page piece pack. I took out this banner, and I was thinking about putting that there. I mean, it just blends into the background if I put it there. And it can go on the ghosties, but I really thought it looked pretty good there. Now this 31 that you see that's cut out here was actually one of the 2x2 cards, and I took my 1.5 inch punch and I cut that there. So, okay, so we've got these things, right? And really what we're down to now is decorating. Well, this guy is from the page pieces, and that's why I ended up taking this and moving this up, because I really don't want the, you know, the photos to be covered up so much. So more of this, more of that like that. And then I had the ghosty, and he was going to be up here. And then we get into, oh, okay, we need to put this down because we need room for our ghosty. The thing is that on the sticker sheet, there are, I believe, smaller ones. So I can always put that one back in the page piece and then use this one here where it doesn't take up as much footprint. In looking at this, I thought about using this branding strip here, not branding strip, border strip, and putting it on the top here. I don't know, maybe even here. Just to kind of introduce those older characters, because I feel like when I look at this picture of him in the electric chair, we should be looking at like Frankenstein or something, right? That's my thought process. So let's go ahead. I've got a piece of wax paper here. Let's go ahead. So I love this ghosty, but we want a smaller one, right? So let's take him out, put this one away. And since it's going to be a smaller footprint, we can grab something else to go up there with that ghosty. Maybe just another ghosty, or let's see. For right now, I think I might choose another ghosty, and we'll see where we put him. Then, as far as, so the footprint of the skeleton is pretty much the same as the footprint of this one. So I'll use this one from the page piece and save that one for later. Like I said, I'm thinking about using the border strip. Let me go ahead and peel that off. The only thing is, although I did cut a half inch off my papers, so will that fit there to there? Yeah, it will. So that might be good. But it might be good if I take like a solid, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. As far as other things, so we're going to go here, we're going to have these guys here, we've got the banner here, and if I want to do 3 spots, we would talk about having something down here. Well, when I was looking at this, I liked the owl. I don't want the owl down there. The witch I did not want to use. I wasn't interested in that one. This kitty cat I like. I also like these pumpkins. So let's go ahead, let's take the pumpkins off. Thinking we'll put those down here. And then we've got to have, maybe a couple of these for our little clusters. There's the, 3 of them that I can use, so that's a good idea. Don't really need anything next to Mr. Skelly, but maybe, like sticking out like a tab here or something. So let me go ahead and grab these 3. I like the colors. The white one. Let's grab the smallest one here. All right, let's see what else do we have here. I like the stars. I like the spiders. Spiders might be good. They're little. So that's just like a nice little creepy crawly we can add on there. Let's see, how many do we have? We have 1, 2. Are there 3? If you see, oh, here he is. I was just gonna say, if you see him, yell. So we'll have those for our little clusters, and then maybe we'll just go ahead and grab a couple of stars, right? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna grab 5 because we want an odd number, and then I'm also going to use the enamel dots when we get to that portion. But I think in looking at this, are there any words that I'd like to use? Here for the booze is kind of cute, but they're too young to drink, so we don't want to necessarily use that. We could always use, I think I'm going to go with Halloween. We're not trick-or-treating. We could do hair raising, would be funny if he didn't have his hat on. Hair raising. And maybe Fright Night, maybe. Well, I'll grab just another, but that doesn't have white lettering. Well, I'm going to grab this Buttons Galore for right now. That might change, but we'll see. Oh, and the boo is connected to it. So let's go ahead and cut that so we have a little boo for later. And usually, guys, when I cut stuff, I can't cut straight for the life of me, which is why I plan on using 2x2 squares, and then I cut them, and I cut them, and I cut them, and I cut them, and they're no longer 2x2 squares, so thank goodness I have that little punch, and I punched that out. So, as far as titling goes, let's take a look at those. Spooky is good because, you know, Eek might be good. It'll probably be one of those. It'll probably be Spooky or Eek. Could also just be October because this wasn't on Halloween. But it was, you know, a haunted hayride, so let me, oh, and I also have the scary and the frightful words in the black. So I'm gonna hem and haw, see what I think. I hope this has given you an idea into my process, what I think. So I try to pull things out that I know I would like to use. I've got a thought process behind of why I'm thinking about using it. And I'm gonna go ahead and pause you again and start to stick some more things down, and we'll come back and put finishing touches on together. Hang tight. Okay, friends, I finished my layout. Let me show you what I ended up doing. So I did take that border sticker and I put it at the top here, and then basically how from here is 2 inches. I just took my ruler and then I put this paper here, and that was perfect for the ghosts to be floating up here. They are on Pop Dots. A lot of the stuff that you see as far as like this ephemera is on Pop Dots. The banner is on Pop Dots. The 31 is not. Up here you see, so I ended up using the spooky title from those stickers, and since I introduced this gold, I ended up also grabbing 3 gold stars from that sheet as well. Here I've got an orange sticker star and a blue sticker star, and then I've got 3 enamel dots. And that orange glitter, that bluish color and black, and then I did use one of my little spiders over here. Over here we've got that gold puffy star that I showed you. I again have, that's a blue enamel dot, a gold enamel dot. We've got the black one down here. We've got the spider peeking out from our little skelly here, and then also an orange sticker here. So I wanted to make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to, maybe I'll just get rid of this star because I want to make sure that it's an odd number. Down here, I did, again, these are on Pop Dots, Skelly's on Pop Dots. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it's an odd number. I've got the gold puffy, orange, blue, the orange glitter enamel dot, our spider. This is blue, and then I did, like I said, I did spooky, and then those words from Buttons Galore and More I used are scary and frightful. So I didn't use any of the tiny word stickers, and I didn't use, so here I just put that star back there. I put the tiny stars back there, and I didn't use these medallions. I didn't think there was a need, since this was grounded, to just decorate around it. You know, the ghosts in the banner are here, and then here we just wanted a sprinkling around our Skelly, so he didn't really need anything to be grounded there. So I still have all of this left of the sticker sheet. Off of here, I just used the 1 title and 3 stars. From the ephemera, I only used the Skelly and the banner. So everything else is in here is left. And then as far as paper goes, let me put my away. I've got my scraps. I put them all in this little just Amazon page protector. So I've got scraps there. And, you know, this equals, I could use these, you know, 3x4 cards or use more of my ghosties. I've got a whole sheet of that left. So we've got the whole sheet of 3x4 cards and the ghosts. From the banners, what I did was, like I said, I cut off 1 3/4 and then 6. So then I've got, so say it's 2 inches, I still have a 10-inch piece of the rosettes. The 4x4 2x2s, I still have a full sheet of that left. And then I still have my 4x6 cards along with the nice plaid. So you'll have another layout from this collection, that's for sure. And see, this is one of the things that I want to continue to explore in the new year is, I don't, you know, do you love every single page that you get in a collection? Do you love every single paper? A lot of them, you know, that you can, you know, use the B side or whatever it may be. But I have to look at my collections as a matter of, okay, if I buy 5 sheets of paper in the sticker sheet, because I know those are 5 pieces of paper that I will cut into, use parts of, and like this one, you know, I've got on here 2 different pieces of paper, 3 pieces of paper with this, and nothing, a full sheet of, you know, white by white, 12 by 12 white cardstock on the back. I could, you know, 1 or 2 more layouts with what I did purchase of that collection, and I've still got many stickers and still some of the page piece ephemera. So what I was talking about is, you know, looking at collections, thinking if I need a whole collection pack. What are collection packs now? $15.99, $16.99, $17.99? I mean, they're getting up there. And you're still getting your 12 pieces of paper and a sticker sheet. So 12 pieces of paper, they're what, about $1.25 each. And then that sticker sheet, I've seen them go up to what, $3.99, $4.99? If I buy 5 pieces of paper, that's $6.25, and the sticker sheet, it's less than the collection pack. Those page pieces are awesome because I think the page pieces are like $2.99, and you definitely get enough in those to make more than one layout. In the sticker sheet, you've got all your ephemera. I bought those cut apart sheets because if I want to, you know, cut an image out of those. The only ephemera I bought was that page piece, and if you want to consider the sticker sheet as ephemera, but I have a lot of ephemera that I need to start just rotating in and out of other types of collections. What I'm doing is I've got Simple Stories ephemera together. I'll have Echo Parks together because they use the same color families, right? When you look at the kind of stuff, they have the same color family. So likely if I've got a fall collection of Echo Park, fall ephemera from a, you know, different collection will match. We know that's how Doodlebug works. We know how that's how Bella Boulevard works. They have a family of colors that they use, and they will be repeated throughout their collections. Bella Boulevard specifically, your B-sides are always going to be typically a Bella Bestie color. That is something that you can use with anything. I know this has been a little bit of rambling, but I'm hoping to start showing a little bit more of the process. I don't know if I'm going to have anything posted over the weekend. My grandgirl is coming to sleep over Friday night, and Saturday we've got a birthday party. If I get some things done on Sunday, more than likely I'll do my cherry on top layout and hopefully get some more fall stuff done. I have so many classes I need to finish and take a look at that I'm going to need to dedicate some time. Well, I don't need to. I want to dedicate some time to getting some of them done. Things that I get in classes, I can't share instructions or things like that. But I could probably share some processes. Not, like I said, no instructions because it's always paid content. But let me know what you think of this format. What do you think of the layout? I like it. every time, you know, we get one of our things done, it's a memory recorded, and that's what I'm going for. Do I think my son will save this in years gone by? I don't know, but I won't be here. And it gave me joy making this, remembering this, and, you know, seeing him. He was probably, you know, maybe 10 years ago. He was always a love bug. I just love Georgie. And he's a good boy. He's a good man, and I'm so glad he's mine. As my rambling continues, I'm tired. But thank you so much for being here. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I showed a little bit more of the process today because I did get a comment that said, you know, I like your shares, you know, but I'd like to see a little bit more of that process because things do change from, I've picked this collection, these are my photos, this is what I'm thinking, let's go ahead, and I come back and it could be something totally different. So I get it. We're all sharing, you know, education in a way, and sharing what we like, and hoping that it inspires others, and that's what I'm here for. So God bless. I will see you in the next one, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.